And now the interesting thing comes in when we ask ourselves, how did this day of the Lord, the dreadful day of the Lord, work with regards to Jesus, who is of course revealed as the Messiah later in Matthew's Gospel? And that is a very interesting story that Matthew tells us here. Why? Because everyone expected that the Messiah would come, and then he would kill all his enemies, and he would elevate all the people that belong to him, and sort of he would walk knee deep in the blood of his enemies, and the pictures the Bible uses for prophesying this day of the Lord is very vivid. Now, but what actually happened with Jesus is that he went to go onto the cross. And so where everyone expected that he would come and kill all the enemies of God and create a new kingdom, a kingdom where only righteous people are allowed in, he actually came, and he seemed to be defeated. He seemed to be defeated on Golgotha, where he hung on that cross, and it seemed that his enemies actually managed to kill him. Now, what has happened, though, is that when he went to the cross, he was able to really defeat his enemies. How? Because his enemies were not the people. Those were the people the people are the ones that he came to rescue. Now, who did he defeat on the cross? Answer: he defeated all the evil. He defeated sin with capital S. He defeated the devil. He defeated death and all these powers of darkness to whom mankind were subject to. And those powers are the problem. Those are the ones that Jesus is dealing with. And the way he kills and destroys them, the way he disempowers them and deals them a decisive blow on the cross, is by absorbing them. So they are unleashed to do their worst to Jesus, and he absorbs them. He absorbs them and thereby makes a way for his people to live not under those dark forces anymore, but from now on, after they have been defeated, now his people can live in a whole new way. And that is what Matthew is finally getting at. And of course, we don't necessarily see that in those verses that we're looking at, but as we continue to read, we see this is how the story unfolds. And Matthew is hinting at it right in those verses when he says that Jesus will come and baptize us with Holy Spirit or with fire.